by Paul Knight. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother and father in a cottage in the forest. One day, she took a cake to her grandmother who was ill. Grandmother lived on the other side of the forest. In the forest lived a big, bad wolf. Along the way, Little Red Riding Hood stopped to pick some flowers. The big, bad wolf came up behind her. "Hello, little girl," growled the big bad wolf. "Where are you going?" "I'm taking this cake to grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf had a plan. He took a shortcut to grandmother's cottage and knocked on the door. "Hello, grandmother," he growled. "It's Little Red Riding Hood." "That's not Little Red Riding Hood," thought grandmother. Quickly, she hid herself in the closet. The wolf opened the door and went inside. "There's no one here," he grumbled. The wolf put on grandmother's nightgown and cap, and then he jumped into her bed. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the cottage door. "Hello, grandmother." "Come in, my dear," called the wolf, and he licked his lips. "My, what big ears you have, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better to hear you with," growled the wolf. "My, what big eyes you have, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better to see you with," growled the wolf. "My, what big teeth you have, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better to eat you with," roared the wolf as he jumped out of bed. Just then, a woodcutter walked past the cottage. He ran inside and chased the wolf away. Little Red Riding Hood was safe. Little Red Riding Hood heard knocking from the inside of the closet. She ran over and let grandmother out. "I'll never talk to strangers in the forest again," said Little Red Riding Hood.